Alright, welcome to the next mini lesson. This one is just going to be a worked example from a book problem. And let's go ahead and get right to it. And when we're looking at this, this is not our transversal and two lines, but we're getting up to that. Now, the previous lesson, we talked about the transversal two lines corresponding alternate interior, blah, 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 so on. This one, we're warming up to what's coming next. When we deal with parallel lines, we're going to have transversal and another parallel line. And we're going to have to be solving systems of equations doing that. For this, we don't need to solve for the angles. We already know them. Since this one is 45, we know that this is a linear pair. Linear pair is equal to 180. If it's linear pair, then 180. So this has to be 135. And we know that. And this is going to be 45 because these are vertical angles. And of course, this is 135 also. We're not interested in that. We're actually going to solve an algebra problem, solving for x and solving for y. Well, as you notice, we're probably going to be dealing with systems of equations because when we have one unknown, we need one equation. When we have two, we have to have two equations, hence the system. So let's go ahead and set this up. Well, what do? Well, you don't equal these. These are supplementary. These would add up to 180, but that ain't going to get you anywhere. Well, we're going to do the vertical angle thing right here. This one's going to equal to 45. So let's go ahead and write that down. 3x plus 3y is equal to 45. And as I mentioned, this one is equal to 135 degrees because this is a linear pair. So we're going to write that one down too. Negative 3x plus 17y is equal to 135. I'm bleeding a little bit here, but that's all right. And our goal when doing systems is we want opposites. This is all in standard form. So our x's are x's, y's over our y's, numbers over numbers. And we have an opposite right here. Here's our opposite. So I don't have to do any work here. It's kind of done for me. Now I just add. So that gives me 20y is equal to, well, I knew these were going to be 180. If not, something's wrong. And that gives me y is equal to 9. Yippee-yay. I take that 9 and I need to find my x value. So I'm just going to plug that in right there. So that is real simple, straightforward. That's going to be 3x plus 3 times 9 is equal to 45. So that's going to be 27. So 3x is equal to 45 minus 27, which gives me 18. So 3x is equal to 18. Here, kitty? Can you hear kitty? I'll be quiet. He's not meowing now. Okay, he wants in the door. I locked the door. Anyway, so my x is equal to 6. My y is equal to 9. We're not actually solving a coordinate systems. We're just solving for the values of x and y. They may be used for other geometric purposes. And that concludes this short, quick systems lesson.